Both the California and federal disaster management systems promote the concept of multi-agency coordination in response to the challenge of effectively coordinating disaster response among different jurisdictions. An example of a multi-agency coordination system is the Incident Command System and its unified command concept, which can include levee-maintaining agencies, rural fire districts, a sheriff's department, and other local agencies. Additional multi-agency coordination systems have been developed to improve coordination at higher levels of response in both SIMS and NIMS systems. This video discusses multi-agency coordination as it has been developed regionally for the Mid and Upper Sacramento River region counties. A multi-agency coordination system contains procedures to facilitate cooperation in 4 key response functions. These functions are situational assessment, incident prioritization, resource acquisition and allocation, and identification of critical issues. Procedures under situation assessment make sure all involved agencies have the same operational picture of what is happening. Procedures under incident prioritization facilitate joint decisions on how to best use scarce or critical resources. Procedures under critical resource acquisition and allocation help with rapid mobilization and deployment of scarce or critical resources. And finally, a multi-agency coordination system should identify any other critical interagency issues in a disaster and put appropriate coordination procedures in place. The Mid and Upper Sacramento River region counties have 2 key regional interagency coordination systems. The first is a system of county-level unified commands composed of each county's levee-maintaining agencies and key public safety agencies. These unified commands coordinate action plans and resource requests of the participating jurisdictions. The unified commands will also perform joint ranking of problem sites to ensure the best use of scarce resources. Maps, procedures, and forms for operating each unified command are maintained at the county OES office. The second regional coordination system is the County Operational Area Organization. Each county OES office manages this interagency coordination process from its Emergency Operations Center on behalf of its political subdivisions. The Operational Area Coordination process supports both individual impacted jurisdictions and agencies and the county-level unified command as a whole. An important element of these regional coordination systems is mutual aid. Mutual aid is the formal process through which different jurisdictions request and receive assistance from other jurisdictions. Assistance can be in the form of equipment, gear, or personnel. Mutual aid systems acquire and deploy resources in accordance with the priorities set by the unified commands and operational areas. Fire, law, health, and public works agencies have their own separate systems, while local and state OES offices handle mutual aid requests for all other types of resources. In the Mid and Upper Sacramento River regions, LMAs can request mutual aid from neighboring jurisdictions and the state through their unified command. Every effective mutual aid system has 3 components: a well-defined request and delivery process, defined resource types and standard quantities, and personnel identified at each level of government to manage requests for the resource. LMA mutual aid is a key issue in flood operations. LMAs may request assistance with levee patrol and flood fight activities, or with obtaining materials such as sandbags or plastic sheeting. Since there is no separate LMA mutual aid system, similar to those of fire or law systems, LMA requests for assistance must go through the unified commands to the county OES office for processing. The county OES office will either identify requested resources at the local level or forward the request to the appropriate state agencies. Since prompt response to LMA requests for assistance may be critical in preventing levee failure, it is important that the local agencies identify the three key components for the LMA mutual aid process at the beginning of a flood. These procedures will be posted on each county's Unified Command map.